Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to another vlog. Back in February, I did a photo shoot with my friend Dia and her friend Naomi. They make up the R&B duo OSG, based out of Jersey, so you know, shout out to the home team. They make really great music. Hello? Hey, what's up, dude? Recording a video. What are you doing? That was my sister asking about the difference between capitalism and communism. I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, so did the shoot. Dia and Naomi actually did a shoot with Dia here in the studio, my home studio, last year or 2 years ago, and that was just really portraits for, I think she was putting out like a solo song, and then just for like, you know, portraits for her to post on her own, for her own website and Instagram and stuff. So this shoot was much more specific in terms of theme. This was for a single that they were releasing on Valentine's Day. And so it was a Valentine's themed shoot. We had balloons and candy. You know, we got like all these different poses and things like that. Like it was a good time. It was a good time. I had a lot of fun, and I think, you know, they had a good time as well. I didn't forget any lenses, so I was able to kind of, you know, use my full arsenal unlike last time. One thing that I've noticed is that one thing that I've had to do, you know, being a photographer, is just take charge more when it comes to the photo shoots, because not everybody knows what they're doing or what they want to do. So, where are you going? I'm recording a video. We don't care. So I've had to learn how to direct people, how to pose people, how to show poses. I'm very detailed, so I give a ton of explanations behind what I'm doing, and I try to be very engaged with whoever I'm shooting with. That way they understand what I'm doing, and they have the freedom to make their own adjustments as well. Like when I shoot, like things are very fluid. I'm not super hard, I'm not super strict. Like we're meant to have a good time and for it to be like a good vibe. And so, you know, I'm always playing music, we're always laughing, and I'll have input when I feel like I need to. It looks like, you know, the model or whoever I'm working with is confused at all, then, you know, I'll step in and be like, hey, you know, why don't you try this pose? Why don't you try moving your hand here? Let's look this way. And, you know, also, like, I have my own kind of just like go-to poses and things like that for people, just because it helps them get into the flow, become more confident in themselves. And most people aren't used to being on camera. Most people aren't used to, you know, having someone just there to take photos of them. And so it's easy to get like self-conscious and to not necessarily know what to do. And so really my job is just trying to make it as comfortable as possible. That way it doesn't feel like a photo shoot, but it feels like, you know, it's just, you know, two friends, you know, in a studio having a good time, taking some flicks. Like it doesn't need to be doesn't need to be intense. It doesn't need to make anyone like uncomfortable or anything like that. And I think you guys will see that in the video, the way that I interact with them and how they respond. Dia's my friend. Like I used to work with Dia when I was at Viacom, so we already have that relationship where we're just friendly with each other. And so it wasn't hard to translate it from us being, you know, friendly coworkers to friendly client, I don't know what you call it, client photographer relationship. And yeah, we had two outfits. You know, again, like one was like definitely more casual. Second one was definitely much more of like an album cover type. They were wearing all black. They were matching, and like the poses that we did were dope. Got some shots on the floor. So yeah, I think those are really gonna come out well. I've already edited some of those photos, so if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen them. Speaking of following me on Instagram, be sure to like the video, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, share it with friends and family. Yeah, I don't know whenever is a good time to say that, but I feel like I need to, because like if I don't say it, who's gonna say it? We're back at Sawmill Studios. I don't know if you guys have seen Sawmill Studios yet. I know that I did do a photo shoot there, and I recorded a bunch of footage for my friend Adira back in December, but I don't know if y'all didn't see it. YouTube hasn't seen it, but it is on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram at yo.trills, yo trills with a period between the yo and the trill. And follow my photography Instagram at phototrills, same thing, photo period trills. Over there is when you'll see some footage of the photo shoot I did with Adira at Sawmill Studios. It's a great studio, big space. I'm actually gonna be there Thursday for a photo shoot with Gabby's friend and her daughter, our niece. The most adorable little girl in the world. Studio's always dope. I shot this back in February, so I'm still kind of getting used to, you know, vlogging and, you know, capturing footage, so I didn't really speak to the camera. You might hear some conversation, but that's about it. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you guys enjoy these vlogs and me talking to the camera. I hope it's giving you a better idea as to how I work and, you know, what goes into my photo shoots. If there's anything that you want to know, leave a comment, drop a question. If there's any questions you have for me that I can answer directly, reach out to me somehow. You know, my website, Instagram, can you message on YouTube? I don't know if you message on YouTube, but if you message on YouTube, message on YouTube. Check this out. I'm mad I didn't get.
What did she do?
I'm mad I didn't get that shot. She didn't know what to do. She just like froze. She was like. And I didn't get the shot. Alright, so like do that on purpose. That was really good. Yeah, no. So look at her like she's crazy.
Okay.
Look at her like she's